Maharashtra, and this is NCRB's data, not my data. You go and you do a little bit of data digging, you'll find yourself. So what's the point? You want to empower the ST community? You give him or her the absolute independence to work freely. You had a Dalit president who couldn't utter a word, who was not honored when Ram Mandir foundation stone laying ceremony was held. You're talking about now ST representation. You want to play caste dynamics just to serve your own political vested electoral interest. You're not actually interested in uplifting the ST community or doing actual development for them. So Trinamool Congress, whatever I said, we let BJP address it. I am telling this on record. Trinamool Congress will support their candidate. Let them come out and record and say 90% of the ST cases, after the ST president is chosen to power, after the ST president, I have the highest amount of regard for Srimati Draupadi Murmu and her political legacy. But let her also come on record and tell her in 3 months after I'm chosen to office, after I'm voted to power, after I'm elected to the president's office, all 90% court cases will come down to zero. Let her come and say that SC/ST student college scholarship will not be reduced. Let her come and say states like Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh, who are topping the charts when it comes to atrocities against ST women and ST community, will have zero cases next year onwards. Let her come and say, I will open my mouth and not pay heed to what the government or the Prime Minister or the Home Minister thinks, and will act and will not act as a subservient to the government, and will do to take the government, to make the government accountable and make sure that the government operates remaining within the ambits of Constitution. I will work as the true custodian of the Constitution. We will support him.
Please
These
take
five
this
things.
question. Please take this question.
Done.
Your party
Yes.
has been tagged as a Bengal party by the opposition.
Who has tagged? I don't know. Opposition will, sir, opposition will do.
Few of your MLAs
All right.
decided to jump to another
Can-
party. It's because of this reason.
Can I answer now? Okay, thank you. Opposition will do their work. Congress was started in Maharashtra. Is Congress a Marathi party? AAP was started in Delhi. Is AAP a Delhi party? So opposition, as I said, we are a national party. National party, the status has been accorded by the Election Commission of India. I am not saying. You go and check with the Election Commission, there are 6 or 7 national parties out of the 1700 political parties in the country. So we are one of them with regional ethos. So opposition will do their job. They will try to label and brand Trinamool as a Bengali party. Obviously we come from Bengal. But I have the guts to put this on record in front of camera. Next time when a BJP, like you're shooting questions to me, with all modesty and humbleness, I will request you, next time a BJP leader comes to the state, you should shoot the same question to him. Like I am putting this on record and saying that in the next 6 months when we have a new government in Meghalaya, Meghalaya will not be ruled from Bengal. Can the BJP leader put this on camera on record that Meghalaya will not be ruled from Delhi or Madhya Pradesh or Maharashtra or Gujarat? Let them put this on record. Alright? Any more questions?
You ran a very successful campaign in West Bengal and you won the election with the slogan Khela Away. So will you retain the same style of campaigning here and the slogan? And number 2, there is another question. There was a fight between your workers here and some political parties. Are you aware of that?
There was a fight?
Yeah.
No, I came straight from the meeting, so I am not aware. So
I think 4 o'clock.
First question, like I said, that every state has its own culture. So the Bengal campaign in the context that you're asking the question is completely different. When we plan we started the membership drive, when we draw the campaign or formulate the campaign, we will definitely put the right perspective and place the right thought into perspective and design the campaign in that way. But it doesn't have to be in the similar lines like the ones in Bengal.
Why don't you commit to a winning strategy? Like
Who is not committing to a winning strategy? I'm saying, see, something that worked in Bengal is not necessary it will work in Meghalaya. That's what I'm saying. The mistake that BJP did in Bengal, they thought Bengal is Gujarat. Bengal is not Gujarat. If you think Meghalaya is Bengal, Meghalaya is not Bengal. Every state has its own identity, its own values, its own ethos, its own culture, and its own history. We have to respect that. I don't want to deliberately put something on the people of Meghalaya just because Trinamool Congress is ruling the state of West Bengal. We are in power in West Bengal, and I think the kind of governance that we have been able to offer, which is quite sustainable and conclusive, we have to offer that same welfare schemes and make the development more sustainable in the long run. Like Mamata Banerjee is empowering every caste creed community, the women, the SC, the ST, everything on the same lines will be planned, incorporated, keeping the culture of Meghalaya, ethics of Meghalaya, ethos of Meghalaya, and values of Meghalaya in mind.
Thank you.
Any other-
Thank you.
Will you be projecting Chief Minister a candidate for this upcoming election, like any other party?
Let the elections be announced. I think that will be appropriate time to address this
And
answer.
if AITC comes to power, what will be your key challenges, major challenges to the
As I said,
overall
that the
development of
governor,
Meghalaya, particularly in Garo Hills?
that the government has failed to keep on its poll promises. So the first and foremost challenge is to make sure that every Meghalayan in the state is exposed, or rather have the access to the best healthcare facilities, to the best education system. When it comes to the welfare schemes, every person, even sitting at the remotest of areas, has the access to the government welfare schemes, and the government delivers them at their doorstep, like we have done in Bengal. The government actually go to your doorstep to deliver the public schemes, the welfare schemes. You don't have to stand in queue. So that is the model of governance Mamata Banerjee has created. That the government will go to your doorstep to deliver the government schemes and the poll promises that it made, whether it's ration, it's healthcare facilities, and every year we will do there will be some mechanism in place to make sure that you're able to get, get the benefits of the welfare scheme that has been announced by the state government. All right?
Just I'm sharing in English because I came from Kolkata, I stayed in Baguiati. Today you were coming so that I came from Guwahati just wanted.
Thank you so
One
much.
thing I want to share you, from the grassroots level of every owners, like the auto drivers, shopkeepers, everywhere where I have taken my some teas, etc. I have asked everyone. And they told change is coming.
Thank you. Change will come. Change will come. That is what I'm saying. It depends on the, like someone asked me a question. They have tons of money. I said money doesn't speak the last word. Then if someone has money, then Mukesh Ambani or Adani would have been the Prime Minister of India. They have the most amount of money in the country. So money doesn't buy everything. Ultimately, it depends on the people. Anyways, thank you so much. Thank you for bearing with us patiently. Thank you.